everyone, we're at Epcot. Have we all noticed yet that I love the monorail? It's just so Disney. I love it, and I love being able to catch it in moments like that. I am doing the vlog portion of the day first thing, which is a good thing because I've already not been able to talk twice. I think by the end of today, I'm just going to be too brain dead to do it, and I want to make sure it gets done. So I'm doing it. I've just arrived at Epcot. I have gone through my 2 bag checks, and we are getting ready for a fantastic day. Josh isn't here yet. He'll be here soon. We have a lot of streams planned. Of course, by the time you see this, they'll all be done. But it's going to be a good day, I think. I'm excited. I'm ready for this. I am so happy about my Disney today. I'm so happy that I'm finally doing this. This is like a little baby. I can see it growing up and turning into all these amazing things, and I'm really excited about it. I realized today on the bus ride in, I think I'm going to start telling people that it's like the program for the streams. You know how like when you go to the Ice-Capades or the Disney Ice and you buy a program, or anything, the theater, you buy a program. These are like our programs for the streams. And it's got the, oh my goodness, I love that idea. I'm gonna start kind of putting it that way. I'm just so excited. Anyway, I don't have a lot to say because it's the beginning of the day. But God is really amazing. I am very close to rent now. I'm in about the $200 range. I have my God stuff kind of realigned. We've gotten a couple new patrons already this month. Well, I guess one at the very end of last month and one early on our first streaming day today. I'm just so excited for April. I just feel like March was a hard month, but you know how when in life it's like, you just hit these patches, it's like molasses, or it's like the swamp, and it's so hard to get through them, and you're just like, ugh, one step at a time, and every step just seems exaggeratedly hard. And that was just sort of March, and it just sort of happens sometimes. But we're through that, and I remain faithful. And that's the thing that I get most excited about, because my faith is stronger than it's ever been, but I see it continually get stronger. I see when I hit these patches, I don't wobble as much. I don't fall into despair. I used to fall into despair when I would hit places like March, where it just seemed like nothing was working out, and I would second guess things, and oh my goodness, it would be really hard. And I don't do that as much now, and that's been, I credit this journey for that, because I've grown so much and changed so much over the last few years, and I've come to know God in a way that I never knew God before. I grew up in church, and I've always kind of been of a religious mindset, but the last few years I just know God in a much more alive, real, personal, alive. I mean, that's just the only way I can really express it. I just see God working in my life every single day. I'm shaking the camera, sorry. Every single day. And I see miracles all the time. And it just reaffirms my faith, and it just reaffirms my commitment, and it just makes me love God all the more. And this life and humanity gets to me at times. There is a lot of yuck and ugly in it. I am one of those people that I will strive to see the beauty in every situation. Disney is a great example for me because, we talked about this not that long ago. There's a lot that the company does that I really do not agree with, and I think I would go so far as to say is just completely not right. But I love these parks so much. I love Walt so much, and I choose to focus on the positive while I will do what I'm able to do about the things that, unsettle my soul, if that makes sense. I just think that we are always going to struggle the light against the dark. I had one of my guides tell me once that the problem between the light and the dark is not that one is good and one is evil. It's that all things need to be in balance. And the light sees that, and the light wants to balance the light to the dark, and the dark wants to take over, and it doesn't have the power to do that. So that's where your battle and your struggle comes in. It's like, there's a time for the light and there's a time for the dark, and I think things are out of balance there. And that's where we get the really ugly stuff. I know that I'm rambling, and I know that much of what I just said probably doesn't make sense, but I am a deeply spiritual woman, and I think about this stuff, and I pray and I meditate on this stuff a lot. So it will seep into this. It's just who I am. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up because I'm at 5 minutes already. Woohoo! I'm getting ready for a great day of streams of Easter egg hunts, and I hope that you all will enjoy them. I hope by the time you see this, you have enjoyed them, and I will see you back here again and on the streams again on Thursday. Have a fantastic day for whenever you see this, and thank you all so much for being here. Keep the light alive inside yourself. It's important. It's worth the fight. It's worth the struggle to keep that alive. Follow those dreams.